Welcome to Your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 341. If you're writing a book or thinking about it, or perhaps you've started writing your book and you need some help finishing it, or maybe you're at the stage where you need help reaching more readers to let them know about your book, you are in the right place. Good morning, happy Tuesday, happy St. Patrick's Day, actually. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh, also known as Christine Inc., I-N-K, Christine-Inc.com. Every day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 18 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn a, air quotes, non-author into a published author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here is today's quote. "The only person who can pull me down is myself. And I'm not going to let myself pull me down anymore." C. Joybell C. is who that quote is attributed to. Once again, good morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And I want to talk about a popular statistic, and no, not the statistics we've been seeing running around the internet now. Nothing related to health. I'll give you that hint. But another statistic that I've seen on social media, whether it's true or not, I believe that it exists to make a point, and it is. 81% of Americans feel they have a book in them and that they should write it. Okay, so what's stopping them? And if you're one of the 81%, what's stopping you? What's stopping you from turning I should into I will? Well, one big obstacle I see in aspiring authors, people in this situation, is the fear of rejection. They're afraid of rejection, failure, and just kind of overall embarrassment. And to them, I say, congratulations. This means you actually care about your work. You care about quality. That's amazing. So that's how I translate that obstacle. And this officially makes you, let's say, 84.3% less likely to write a glorified doorstop. In other words, a bad book. And yes, I just made up that stat. So yes, it's true and also inevitable that not everyone will like your book. But we know that, we're human beings in real life. We're grown-ups. We wear our big girl panties and big boy pants and all that because we know that not everybody in the world likes us. So this translates over to books. So it's kind of interesting sometimes when we know, if you walk into a room, not everybody's going to like you yet. Sometimes, when we're creating art, we're writing our books, I don't know what we think that law of human nature is somehow going to change, and we get very fearful about the people that won't like our book. And I get it because it's our creative baby. I mean, it's our heart, our soul. We're putting, our heart and soul out on paper. But the same law of human nature applies. When you walk into a room, not everybody's going to like you. When you write a book, not everybody's going to like it. And you know what? Some people will outright hate it. Art seems to have that effect, art of any kind. And that's really kind of the sick beauty of, powerful, compelling art. Presumably that's your aim for your book, is to write something powerful and moving. On one end of the spectrum, you will either be invisible or maybe slightly horrifying to people who are not in your target audience. And here's a pro tip, find the humor in your haters. Sometimes they're pretty funny. But to your ideal readers, and here's the most important part, to your ideal readers, your book will be a miracle. Embrace your fear of failure and let it fuel you to speak so directly to your target readers. And when I say that, this is not even the people necessarily that you've selected as your target readers. Your target readers are the people who love your book. Bottom line there. So let it fuel you to speak so directly to your target readers that your words merge into a bright, beautiful laser beam of specificity, burning through all your nerves and fears and anxieties. Whatever you do, don't allow your fears to prevent you from taking action. When you make the decision to write a book, you bravely open yourself up to the possibility of rejection. Again, when you walk into a room, you open yourself up to the possibility of rejection. Very, very strong parallels here. So whether you allow that fear, that possibility of rejection to paralyze you or to power you forward, that's your choice. Final note, anything worth having usually does not come easy. You've heard that one too. Bearing your heart, mind, and soul in the writing of a book with the intention of transforming or even saving the lives of others. And yes, I'm not overstating there. You want to know how many, emails and kind of notes from, authors and clients, that they receive from their readers saying this book literally saved my life. This happens. just to let you know that possibility exists. So doing that is not easy. But I will tell you, from my experience and from my clients' experience, far fewer things in this world are more worth it. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And be sure and drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook for motivation, accountability, book writing, and publishing resources, and more. And if you know someone else who wants to write a book and they're getting past their fear or whatever their obstacles are, a great starting point is just to have them listen to the show, yourdailywritinghabit.com. Yourdailywritinghabit.com. They can get access and information about this very show. Thank you. I appreciate it. And until tomorrow, happy writing.